Hello. A bit of a different one this time, and I'll explain it all as we go along. But what the theme of this backpack today is, we only stayed out one night, we're on the Yorkshire Dales, just below Ingleborough, which we're hiking up at the moment, is how different people, different standards of fitness, different injuries, etc. can coexist. Now by that you're probably wondering what the hell I'm on about. More I'll do. I'll explain that in a minute. But for now, bye now. We're doing something a little different. And what we're doing, we've come to Ribblehead and we're going to have the tents set up at the back of the pub. That means we've got to go in the pub tonight and have a few pints, sadly. Awful. That voice there is my usual partner in crime, Tony.
Hello.
Hello. So, set the tents up there. One of the lads, Tom, has been on a previous video. You know, he's had a new knee and various other issues with his limbs and he just can't walk far. That's not a problem. So what we do, set up the tents somewhere where people don't have far to walk if they can't. And the rest of us who want to go for a hike, which we're doing now, we're going to go to Ingleborough, just have a tab up there. And it's still backpacking, it's still tabbing, it's just deconstructed, I think that's the phrase. It's just different, and that's what we're doing today. So we're walking along, we've done this path many a time. Last time we were up here we saw that bloke from Emmerdale, didn't we?
That's it, yeah.
The actor from Emmerdale, yeah. He said hello, so we ignored him. That's what we like. That's a fell runner, just went past us. Looks a fit lad. Yeah. Nice round here. When you're walking in the winter, and I see a lot on the forums, the Facebook groups, etc., people on about going out, buying crampons and things like that. Nothing wrong with those. If you do some serious winter mountain work, they're perfect, you need them. But most of the time in the UK, all you need is just a set of mini spikes. And I'll be honest with you, I discovered them quite late in life really, probably about 10-15 years ago. And they're absolutely wonderful. I'll show you later on when I put them on, because it's looking a bit icy up there, I just don't want to slip. It's took me nearly 2 years to sort this foot out, and I'm not going to let it go downhill again. Yeah, so here we are plodding away. Lovely walk this, you know. Just straight from Ribblehead Viaduct. Probably most of you have done it already. And then straight up, follow the path, dead easy, navigation, and up to the top of Ingleborough. Tony's just stopped back there for a vent break, as we used to call it. He's taking a layer off. So you start off wrapped up against the elements. It's not that cold today, so not much. But even though as soon as you get moving, body starts generating heat. Take the layers off, because if not, they're going to get wet. And then you're going to need them later, and they're going to be wet and useless. Maybe. Some of the modern materials can hack it. What's the point? Just stop for 5 minutes and get a layer off, which Tony's doing back there. Good call. That's good, isn't it? Oh, started climbing now. Only got a little day pack on, which is nice for a change rather than a big Bergen rucksack, backpack, whatever you want to call it. Carrier bags. So yeah, nice workout. Love this. Nice sweat on. Just stopped back there, took a layer off, and nice and ventilated now. It's got a light jacket on and a t-shirt underneath here. It's enough. It's a nice walk this. You know, some people complain about these big flagstones that they put out. Well, I think it's essential. If it saves the path, I think it's good stuff. Yeah. Getting a bit icy now. I think I might put my spikes on, you know. Yeah, I'll show you them. Alright, so mini spikes. I know loads of you have them, but they're worth looking at. You can get some real Gucci ones, expensive. I think these are mid-range. I can't remember who made them. Let me show you. Like so. And I haven't put them on for ages, so I'm going to really make a clown of myself putting these on. Yeah, so I'll do a bit of untangling first. And you can see underneath these, they've got stainless steel mini spikes like so. They just stop you going down. And then the slippery stuff, and I've felt my feet go a couple of times. So rather than risk it for a biscuit, I'm going to stick these on, if I can remember how it goes. Yeah, so on each one of these, it's labelled up front. And obviously that's the back, so it slips on like that. And pull hard, very hard.
100 metres into the Ulu.
And there you go, bit of readjustment. And that's your mini spikes on, like that, straighten it all out, and that's what you got. And honestly, you're not going anywhere once you've got those on. You can this one a bit slicker. So, get your toe in, pull, like that. Make sure the rubber's off the bottom of your foot, otherwise it gets battered. There you go. It really wants to snap into place where it should be. It's really easy. And that's it. And that gives me confidence now for going uphill without falling off the horse. So as you see, it makes no difference to your walking. You can feel them on underneath your foot, but it's no big deal. And it really does give you confidence, especially on stones like this, because a lot of them are really icy. And I know I'm not going to go over. It might be famous last words. Yeah. Right, I'm going up some steps in a minute. I don't want you to see me puffing and panting. And this is why they're worth getting. This is the path. Ice all the way up. It really is worth it, you know. Nice bit of kit. I think I found a really good camping spot for the summer, or when it gets a bit drier. You can have a look at it. There you go. Massive tarn down there. I've been down before, but a couple of summers ago I was thinking about camping. It was really bad with midges and that, so I didn't bother. So March, April time, I mean, it'll be cracking down there. I shall be camping there soon. Glad I got these spikes, you know. I don't want to labour it, but they really are a good bit of kit. Right, coming to the top now. Can have a look. There you go. Give me a quick slap of the trig point, straight back down. Yeah, so what I just filmed there, there's a trig point obviously, old school, and the top, let me spin you around. Believe it or not, I'm going to make a trig point for the garden on a small scale, probably about half size of this, and then below, which I showed you, that's a benchmark. It was all used for levelling and triangulating in the UK back in the day. You know that, don't you? The benchmark's slightly different. They were giving the height, a levelling height right across the UK. And there's 500,000 of them in various places across the UK, and it's still used this day, even for coordinating GPS systems. Yeah, but that's an old school one. In the top would have gone, let me show you. In the top would have gone the theodolite, which was all screwed in, and they take bearings off the various other triangulation pillars. You know, satellite stuff came in much later. This stuff here was almost bang on. I'm talking 0.5 of a metre that they were out, so they were very good at what they did. And when I invent time travel, I'm going to go back to when they actually made these What's Tony's laughing? Yeah, so that's the trig point done. Bagged that many times before. Always give it a slap. On the way up, you know, one of my spikes slightly slipped off the shoe, so stopped to readjust it and cut my hand. Not seriously like, but just goes to show you, these little accidents can happen out of nowhere. They come. Now these spikes I've got on, going downhill now really comes into its own. So rather than plodding down there like an old man watching every step, I can stride down with confidence knowing I'm not going to slip. But I still probably look like an old man. So it's just a day hike followed by a camp near the pub. Is it backpacking? I would say it's more camping with a hike, yeah. But everything's good in it, it's getting out in the fresh air. No point in getting all snobbery about what's backpacking and what's not. I've got a lovely little pack on. You know, I've had this pack probably nearly 30 years now. And probably nearly 25 actually. But it was a going away present from when I left the army. And a young fella who just started in my department had a whip round and got me this pack. I'll show you it later on. And it's just a North Face, nothing really technical, but I've had it for so long and it has served me so well. Every day, every time I go like a short hike, I'll take it. But when I was working, it used to be my butty bag and my gym kit. Now I'm retired, I go to the gym every day, it's my gym bag and everything goes in it. And when I come back, a bit of shopping at Lidl and Aldi goes in it, you know, something, and it's not got any sign of wear and tear. It's probably one of the best bit of kits I've got. So Steve Wiley, I'll flag you up and let you know about the video. Nice one, mate, really appreciated. I'm glad I've got these spikes on coming down here. It's really icy and I've just got real confidence. Well, I've probably been alright without them, but you know, the head, if they get the head right, everything else follows, doesn't it? Watch me fall in this river. So it's bouncing down like an 18-year-old. An athletic 18-year-old, that's what I'm like. Tony's laughing, you're fucking absolutely ignorant. Oh dear. Come here, bouncing down like a young gazelle. Yeah?
A veritable springbok.
The only downside of the spikes is if you've got lightweight boots like these Hockers, which I don't really rate by the way, that's another story, they can bite into your foot a bit by, you know, tight around your foot. With a leather boot or a more thicker skin boot, they're going to be alright, not going to do that, but they do tend to, well I find it does on my foot, it pulls in and, you know, constricts the foot a bit, too tight on the foot. So I take them off as soon as I think it's alright. Having said that, like Tony said, I'll probably fall over now.
I'm banking on it.
He's banking on it, yeah. He did say banking, by the way.
Go do it.
Is this a 12 feet?
Yeah.
Morning. I just had a nice breakfast. Spam butties, I'm the duty cook in the morning. Lovely. Slept so well, you know. We got back here about 10 o'clock. We had a little glass of Jim Beam. And then to bed. I mean, I slept for 10 hours straight through. Absolutely amazing. Never stay up that much ever when I'm out camping. It's good. Went to the pub last night. We had a couple of pints. and steak and ale pie. Highly recommended. Get that if you're ever here. Yeah, well, that's it for now, I think. Not a long video. No sort of like extreme backpacking. Just a nice camping out and a nice hike yesterday. My legs are a bit stiff this morning. But probably have the chat on the way back. But if I don't, I'll see you in a bit.